Today, we're going to talk about, on episode 28 of the Countdown to Halloween, the greatest action horror film of... Oh, wait, we're talking about something different. I'll see you on the other side.
Listen to them. Children of the night. What music they make.
Alive! It's alive! It's alive!
I got news for you, pal. You ain't leading but two things right now. Jack and shit. Jack left town. Okay, yo, flip here. Do what? Flip here. Flip it for real.
Y'all think us folks from the country's real funny like, don't you? Jerry, how from you, Ma? I'm Mr. Britt. I've got to give you some education, Jerry. You have
Ash. Death. It's a bitch. Stupid bitch.
What's up, y'all? This is Dynamo Mars. I am back in beautiful Necronomicon, Massachusetts, in the studio, in the crypt, where we record our show every Wednesday live. Trick or Treat Radio drops every Friday. Sounding great on our sponsor, XSplit, as always. I sat down the other day. I decided I wanted to kind of mix it up and go a little international at the tail end of the Countdown to Halloween, and I was going to watch the early Suey Hawk joint, We Are Going to Eat You. Well, as I turned it on, I realized the copy that I had procured did not have the appropriate subtitles, so I was really bummed out, and I didn't know, like, you know, I just kind of had my mindset on that sort of thing, and everything else that was kind of on the docket didn't really fit the bill. And I realized a big part of this was doing this countdown was to kind of knock a lot of things that had been sitting on my desk. GIFs and films that I hadn't seen in a long time. And one of those films that had been sitting on my desk for maybe 6 years has been a DVD copy of the early Tony Jaa action horror-ish film, Spirited Killer. Now, Spirited Killer, on paper, sounds like it's going to be a lot of a horror movie. It also sounds like it's going to be a lot more Tony Jaa, but he pops in a little more than midway through. This is basically the story about a exorcist who is peddling his evil wares and poisons some members of the small town. The powers that be in the small town send a mob, which consists of 4 people with swords, to disperse of said exorcist. They beat him near dead and kick him into a river. And then at some undisclosed time later, but because they don't really show any passing of time, it seems like later on that day, the town is besieged by a entity known as the Spirited Killer, who is basically kicking the living shit out of anyone who ends up in his territory, in these roads that lead to the village. It's played by Panarikata. I'm not even gonna try, but he's a stunt mentor of Jaa, still at the time of Umbach and stuff like that, very involved in his career. This basically, the setup for this on paper is like a martial arts Friday the 13th, because the Spirited Killer is a unstoppable, high-kicking killing machine who has the ability to master any weapon he gets a hold of. To make matters worse for the town, there is a group of Chinese and Japanese students that are coming to study the culture of the village. And the chieftain realizes that they have to get the Spirited Killer situation tucked away before these people come. There's also a group of treasure hunters that are looking for a particular magical mineral that is never really fleshed out but becomes an important part of the film. I would like to say that this film is so bad it's good, but really at the end of the day, it just comes out being so bad it's fucking bad. While I did not feel like I was robbed of any time for watching this, I do feel like I'll never watch it again now, and I don't have any inclination to see the sequels. Now, if you're me, and even the worst martial arts film will float your boat for a 90-minute running time, then this is maybe worth a watch. But otherwise, stay the fuck away from Spirited Killer. There's no worse feeling than something which you've kind of amped up in your head being a piece of trash. This is a trick. My name is Dynamo Susan Mars. This is the countdown to Halloween. Happy Halloween, kids. See you tomorrow.